It starts with ingredients.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community, a place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
I'm a grandma.
I am a mommy.
I am a photographer.
I am a stay-at-home mom.
I am a student.
I am a Kentucky Elk Guide.
I am a teacher.
I'm a biotech sales representative.
I am a human services supervisor.
I am a paralegal.
I am a meat producer.
I am a provider.
I am a high school job coach.
I am a healthcare worker.
I am Wildlife Women. For more Wildlife Women adventures, tune in to Hometown 24 on YouTube.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
Work ethic,
quality,
Affordability,
leadership.
Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
For the best deals on 4 wheels, come to Tim Short Automotive.
At Tim Short, we believe you should have the best of both worlds, low price and quality service. Our low prices will bring you in, but our great service will keep you coming back. We believe in building strong relationships and strive to be friendly, caring, and trustworthy. We will exceed your expectations with reliable service, with a personal touch, and with quality products at a great price.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Hazard.
MAV TV, Motorsports Network. If it has an engine, it's on MAV TV. Catch all the action from the mudslinging Lucas Oil short course off-road races. The excitement of the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thousands of horsepower pulling tons of steel. Watch it all on the only network dedicated to motorsports. MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
Shoot like a boss.
Huh? Oh. I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. And what you say really does matter to me.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me, and they make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for talking.
Talk. They hear you.
It's the moment the first fields of spring promise another bountiful Kentucky season. It's when a family recipe is passed down, a story of heritage and tradition. It's the moment bourbon splashes into a sizzling pan, when a master distiller taps the first barrel and slowly pours. It's when you take that first bite, savoring the unforgettable taste of Kentucky, and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Going pro takes time. Quitting smoking does too. But with a little help, you can do it. Get the resources and support you need to quit smoking from the American Cancer Society at cancer.org/smokeout. It's worth a shot.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband from Thacker Grigsby Communications, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering. Music and photos fly. Gaming gets real. And nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Thacker Grigsby Communications and TVS Cable today.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Everyone, and welcome to Buckhorn High School in Buckhorn, Kentucky. I'm Harold Mullins along with David Adams, and we welcome you to the Scotty Blank Classic, a one-day basketball affair with some of the high schools in the local area, David, and this affair was named in honor of Scotty Blank. He was passed away in an automobile accident July the 25th, 2013. It's been almost 6 years since Scotty passed away, but he was a basketball player here at Buckhorn. He played for Coach Joan Noble, who will play in the first game here. He was a close personal friend of Corey Hoskins, who is now the coach at Buckhorn. So a sad day, yet a good day as they honor a fallen young man that was taken way too early.
Absolutely, Harold, and Buckhorn is doing this thing right to honor Scotty that way, and they're doing an excellent job with it. And like you mentioned, it is sad that that situation took about, and they really thought a lot of him. And you can tell
he was quite a player. I remember him well.
Yeah, they think a lot of him here, and it shows a lot of respect for why he was here and what he did for Buckhorn.
In the first game here this afternoon, it'll be the Generals of Jackson County High School over in McKee area, taking on the Bobcats of Breathitt County, coached by former Buckhorn head coach John Noble. Let's take a look at keys to victory. First of all, for Jackson County, the Generals, coached by Greg Parrott. He won a state tournament as a girls coach at Jackson County and has been the boys coach now for several years. Does a really, really good job as the head coach of Jackson County. His team need not fall behind early. They're going to kind of run into a windmill here against Breathitt County early on. They got to stay in the game early. They need to run Breathitt off the three-point line. Don't let them settle in and shoot fish in a barrel and limit Breathitt County to one shot.
Yeah, especially Fraley shoots it real well when he gets set, Harold. And Fugit can do that as well. And you have to keep pressure on them. And you're right. You've got to scoot them out from the three-point line.
As far as the Bobcats are concerned, 15-7 the record, coming off a very nice win over Cordia earlier in the week.
Coach John Noble's team needs to play under control. Sometimes they get a little bit out of control, tends to hurt them sometimes.
Yeah, they do, and I think here of late, we were talking with the staff earlier that they've been not hitting some of those easy shots, which is making things difficult for them as well, Harold. You know, you've got to hit those easy ones and before you can set up and do what you need to do defensively.
They need to stay out of foul trouble, and foremost, they need not overlook this Jackson County team, even though they're only 6-17. Jackson County did not come here just to show up. They will play hard.
No, absolutely. The coach will make sure they show up and play hard, and every team he always has does play hard. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, Harold. Looking forward to it.
As we are as well. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back, take a look at the starting lineups as we continue from Buckhorn in the Scotty Blank Classic.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First I took them to feel better. Then I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Police! Speak to me now, what's in the dark! Make it big! Police! Speak to me now, what's in the dark! You make it big!
Welcome back as we're about ready to get this one underway. Breathitt County dressed in white, trimmed in blue. Jackson County blue and trimmed in red and white. Starting lineup for the Generals, they'll start Jaden Baldwin and Zach Bingham, along with Cody Lakes, Jude Lakes, and Logan Rose. And for Breathitt County, their normal starters, Fraley, Fugit, Howard, Stacy, and Tallby. And Breathitt County quickly with a tip, and we're underway in the Scotty Blank Classic from Buckhorn. Three out of the corner, no good. And Jackson County comes away with a rebound. Pretty good look out of that left corner by Fraley.
Yeah, Fraley is very capable of hitting those shots. It's good looks. Early in the game, let both teams get in the flow of the game.
Buckhorn is opened up, or correction, Breathitt County is opened up in a zone out of the corner. Three, good by
Zach Bingham. Hey, Harold, that's a nice looking jump shot.
Yes, it was.
Elevated very well.
Got off the floor and hit a great jump shot. Seemed like a quick turnaround from last night. There's Fugit's three, and we're tied.
Fugit, a 20-footer to tie the game at three. Fugit can shoot the ball very well when he gets set.
As a turnover, the pressure gets to the Generals, and Tobby in front court. Now to Fraley, goes down low to Howard. He turns and kicks it back out. Tobby's 6-3 in favor of the Bobcats.
Two 20-footers back-to-back by the Bobcats. Breathitt 2-2-1, full court pressure here. Wanting to trap on the side.
And they're out of bounds.
Didn't see a middleman on this offense, Harold.
Up off the bench comes Clay Aikman, and he'll be coming in for the Generals. Leaving is Judd Lakes.
1-3-1 set defensively for the Generals, as it's leaving Fugit wide open for the jumper.
Fugit shot no good. Breathitt's got the rebound. We'll be here for another game immediately following this one. The next game is Buckhorn. Tobby, three good, and it's 9-3.
Tobby looking good early today. Back-to-back threes.
Buckhorn will be playing Prestonsburg coming up here a little later this afternoon in the Scotty Blanks Classic.
There's the middle man, easy broke when you have somebody in the middle. All the pressure's on the edges, and you break it by down the middle.
Looks like they have kind of dumped that. No, they're still in that loose, sagging 2-3 zone. And out of bounds. Breathitt County looks like they've extended their defense, and Jackson County not doing a whole lot to try to break this pressure.
Yeah, they're going to have somebody around the foul line there to help relieve that. Hold it there and shoots it off, and here comes Fugit.
Blake's a big guy in there, and he shot it. Looked like he was shooting down at the basket. Hey, he towers over hard. He's a big guy.
Yeah, he's got good size.
Jackson County, long-time power in girls basketball back in the early 2000s, and there's a shot no good. Rebound down to Lake as they won a state championship. Actually, I believe they won back-to-back state championships in girls basketball.
Stacy a little hard on that last jumper for the Bobcats. Didn't draw any iron.
Talking a little earlier about a quick turnaround, we had the Prairie Knott game last night. Greg had a lot of people talk about the basketball game and how good a well-played game it was and an entertaining game.
It was very entertaining.
Timeout on the court, a quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And going back to last night, you know, you had to be impressed with the tenacity of the game. Both teams played very hard.
Oh, they did. I thought both coaches had their teams ready to go and had good strategy when they needed to, and left it to the players to go to the foul line and make some free throws or hit those open shots. Or also, yeah, it was a good played game. Very impressed with both of them, and I look forward to those two teams liable to see each other again down the road.
Greg Parrott, quick timeout for Jackson County. Not happy with the way his team was attacking this zone. Good crowd on hand here this afternoon. They've been playing here since 10:30 this morning.
Yeah, a lot of good basketball fans over here at Buckhorn.
Hey, and our hats off to the ladies in the hospitality room. They fed us, took care of us really, really nice, and we appreciate their hospitality. Breathitt County with a lead in the ball as they face this straight man-to-man defense thrown up right now by the Generals. There's Tallby's three, no good. Rebound down Jackson County with it. A run out and an early offense into the middle with a little spinning jumper, no good, out of bounds. It'll go back to Breathitt County.
Did have a chance to use the board there, shot it short, and it didn't go for him.
Logan Rhodes, that's another kid with pretty good size. Jackson County has decent size. They just don't look to be, early on, have a lot of quality ball handlers, David.
They are struggling there, and they're giving the three-pointer up. Fraley hits that one. They're leaving that area wide open, and you got to cover that with the Bobcats.
Ball knocked away from behind, and we got a foul. They're going to get Tobby with the foul.
Generals, I have an opportunity here, throwing it in on the side as Tobby gets his first one today.
We'll be right back over here, Buckhorn, a week from today as the Hazard Bulldogs will be in town to take on the homestanding Buckhorn Wildcats.
Always an interesting game.
There's a three, top of the circle, good by.
Had a good-looking shot.
There's a pass picked off by Aikman. Good defense there by the young man from Jackson County.
Fraley's pass a little soft there, got in the crowd and had to be stronger with the basketball. Welcome all the fans along today, Harold, watching some good high school basketball.
Turnaround jump shot good by Logan Rose, and Jackson County crawls back within 4 at 12-8. Well, we got a full slate of games coming up here the next 2 weeks as we count down to the beginning of district tournament play. Another turnover for the Bobcats.
Good.
Breathitt not getting a shot there. Pass was deflected, and it gives the Generals opportunity here.
I just shot out of the corner, no good. Didn't even draw iron. That was Jake Bigham.
Hit one earlier there, but struggling today on that second one, Earl. Breathitt moving the ball pretty well. Fugit wanted that one, but decided not to. We've not seen Stacy operate in the paint today. He's not been able to get it there.
He's not had a whole lot of touches early, has he? Out of the corner, they're pretty content to shoot the ball from behind the arc, and Fraley hits another one at 15-8.
Jackson will need their middleman to break this.
Driving baseline, they trying to go inside to the big guy. He threw it at his feet, and that's not going to be completed anytime soon. Fugit three good. 18-8, and the Generals falling behind early. Minute 17 to go. We're still in the first quarter. Up off the bench comes Slaughter.
Back-to-back threes.
Out of the corner, a three, no good. Taken down, put back up. That's no good. Missed it point-blank range, did Logan Rose. Well, you got to make those shots.
Yeah, he didn't go up strong enough on that deal.
And Fugit again, good.
Jack Fugit's been the guy early for the Bobcats, Harold.
54 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Greg Barrett again is going to have to call a timeout.
Going to be a full timeout by Jackson County.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. You're watching Hometown 24 at the Scotty Blank Classic. We'll be back.
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
Life is short. Drive something you love. Come to Tim Short Honda.
Take home a new Honda from Tim Short, where sophistication meets efficiency. From the ever-popular Accord and Civic to the family favorites, the Pilot SUV and Odyssey minivan. Honda has a superior selection of hybrid and electric vehicles as well.
See you soon at the all-new Tim Short Honda in Iville, Kentucky.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Honda on Route 23.
We are back as the Generals will inbound 21-8. Ball almost stolen. They get it in front court. Now breaking in, leaving it off in the corner to Bingham. Pulls up with a jumper. Yes, sir, and counted in a foul.
Nice jump shot by Bingham.
Make that Rose, Logan Rose, and you know, be a and one opportunity.
Notice that movement. He came with his left hand. Hurl went straight up, had good form on it. Very impressive shot.
Shot no good. Couldn't complete the three-point play. And with 40 seconds to go, Breathitt County's back in front court. Fugit again. This time it's found out on him.
Breathitt has 21 on the scoreboard by 7 threes to get this game started.
Not a whole lot of inside play in the paint for the Bobcats.
Stacy is really yet to get the ball inside on the block.
.22 seconds, a long three, no good. Man, that was deep.
30-footer.
Aikman tried that one from the parking lot. Or that was came from about second base out here in the baseball
out
field.
at the baseball field.
Get that right. Slaughter inside, gets it back outside. There's a 3 O'Hare, no good. Rebound down in. Logan Rose will control, and we've come to the end of one. The score, 21-10, Breathitt County. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You've been protecting your kids their whole lives, so don't just hand them the keys to a 2-ton machine with no rules.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Whoa.
Whoa. Talk it out. Tell your teenagers they have to agree to 5 rules to drive. No cell phones, no extra passengers, no speeding, no alcohol, and buckle up. Set the rules before they hit the road.
We're back as we start the second quarter from here at Buckhorn High School in Buckhorn. 2 weeks from Monday, that's when district tournament play starts all across the Commonwealth. We'll be getting those pairings, and the 54th district will be drawn for here at Buckhorn High School in the library, 11 o'clock Monday. So we'll get that out and have all that information for you next week. Also, we'll get the rest of the districts are seeded. We know there's a 3 no good. We know the seeding for the boys and girls in the 53rd, that is Knott County Central in boys basketball, will be the number 1 seed. Still yet up in the air, the 2 and the 3 as far as not who they are, but what position they fall in. That is Cordia and Letcher Central. And Jim Buchanan will be the 4th seed. And that in girls basketball will be Knott County in the 1 seed, Letcher in the 2, Cordia or Jim Buchanan in the 3, and Cordia will be the 4 seed. Slaughter to the basket. Good.
Tobby has a 2-pointer inside, 15-footer. Slaughter comes back, and Bobcats have their first two
and
points.
Coach Farrett has used his 3rd timeout already as he will try to get his Generals back on defense. Right now, they're giving up way too many easy shots.
Yeah, Bobcats is a team. They like to break. They'll break off and make or miss shots sometimes, Earl, and you have to get back and turn around and be ready to play defense when the Bobcats, because they do release early and they do run up and down the floor pretty well. A lot of speed on the floor right now for the Bobcats.
And right now, the Bobcats have things all their way. Coach Parrott not one to really lose his cool very often, but boy, he's not a happy camper right now. Here comes the press, and Jackson County beats it, brings it in front court, now knocked away. They'll get it back. In the corner, 3, no good. Rebound taken down, and we got a foul.
We got a foul.
Foul was on Tobby. That's his 2nd.
Tobby has 2 and probably going to have to come out.
Tobby has a habit of getting into, I wouldn't say a habit, but he gets in foul trouble a lot.
He did against the Lions the other night and had to come out. And but now Tobby plays so hard sometimes. Give the young man credit. He always gives a good effort when he's in the basketball game.
At the line is Aikman. Got the first, now the 2nd one to drop. And it is 25-12. Said earlier we will be off Monday night, but there's a turnover. Stolen into the glass, and the layup is good by Baldwin.
Nice move.
We'll be at Prairie Central Tuesday night. Hazard and Prairie Central in boys basketball. Wednesday we'll be at Knott County Central. Cordia and Knott County on a makeup. Another turnover and a bucket, this time by Jude Lake. And it is Breathitt County's turn to call a timeout, and we'll continue our look at the schedule. So Wednesday night we'll be at Hindman. It'll be Knott County and Cordia in boys basketball. Thursday, right back at the complex again. Clark County High School will play Knott County Central. And that is Thursday, and hadn't really looked ahead. I don't know if we have a game Friday or not, to be honest. We hadn't looked that far ahead in the schedule, but I do know we will be back here at Buckhorn next Saturday. So
and looking forward to that as the Bulldogs come to town.
Yes,
and
they do.
Always a good
game. So we're going to get a chance in the next week, 2 weeks, to really see the better teams in the region compete, how they're playing as they approach the district tournament play, and the coaches doing their final tinkering to get things in place for the beginning of the postseason.
Well, after last night's game, I can tell you right now, all these teams in the region is got some work to do because Knott and Purry are playing pretty well. In the paint, they're playing physical and strong and moving the ball well.
Shot no good by Slaughter. Rebound taken down. Fugit. Good.
Fugit's big time today. He's playing well. Jack Fugit.
Trying to make a statement to be our player of the game
I think he is.
Down the lane. Runner, no good.
Oh, had a good move there, Harold, but
run out the other way. Slaughter catches up to it, puts it in.
Nice hustle by Slaughter.
And a technical foul called against Coach Parrott. I don't know what he said, but what he said didn't sound good at all to our referee, did it? No. You're close enough. You heard what he said.
Well, he was just thinking his kids were getting bumped down in the paint.
Thought maybe that there may have been a foul. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm coming
Coach
to that.
Parrott maybe just a little overzealous in how he expressed himself to Mr. Cottle.
You know what? He said, I think they're mugging us down there, and evidently the official didn't like that sometimes.
Well, I think it was the fact that he was so very close to him.
Yeah,
maybe
you're
an
right.
inch, nose to nose at about an inch. They tend to have a tendency to probably have a little quicker whistle when you're in their face, invading their space.
Space invasion, in other words.
I think that's what you would call that. Yeah. Invasion of space.
Fraley going back to the line. Didn't know there was a foul. That's his third free throw. I just thought the tee was called.
Who was the first?
Only one tee was called, and yet 4 shots. We had a player with a tee.
Well, that's
what the ref said.
4 free throws in this game, which was 9, is now 17. Tip up, no good. Rebound in Jackson County.
Let's see.
Coach Barrett didn't realize they called 2 technicals. He was just discussing the technical called on him. Here's a follow-away jumper, good by Bingham.
Nice rebound, fade away 6-7 footer there. Gets her to go.
And we got a man due to check in for Jackson County. That's Rose. And the ball out of bounds. It'll go back to Jackson County.
Logan
33 to 18, 4.5 to go, and Coach Parrott has been told that he must stay seated for the rest of the game.
Breathitt County still matchup zone as Jackson County trying to get a look.
Breathitt County with a steal and a run out in the basket by Parrott.
O'Hare, nice pass there. Got him on the run for the layup.
Jackson County, of course, in the 13th region over in the same district, and walking called on Powell. Cameron Powell into the lineup for Jackson County.
Jackson County, man defense.
There's a runner and the Pies and a bucket and a harm and a three-point opportunity for Breathitt County.
O'Hare with a nice pass there.
Foul on Cameron Powell.
37-18, 3:53 go. Second
10
quarter.
in a row by Breathitt County.
Yeah.
Bobcats trying to win their 16th game of the season. Shot no good. Rebound down inside. Jackson County has it. Jared Rawlings into the game, number 5 for the Generals. Inside they goes to Rawlings. He put it in. Nice little head fake and a nice move.
Used the board well. Got it going. You know, really, I was surprised, Harold, that Jackson County, after his first couple shots, didn't go to man, to be honest with you.
Shot no good. Rebound Rawlings inside. Forced it inside and unable to get it to drop, and the Generals in front court. They go inside now trying to drop it off to Rawlings. That ball's stolen. Little bounce pass, step around bounce pass would have worked wonders there. And now we got a foul. Foul on Bingham. Down inside, shot put up and in by O'Hare.
O'Hare, nice way to use the backboard.
General lob it in front court as they break the press. Here comes the double team. Rawlings has it alone and lays it in.
Nice move, Rawlings. He's come in and got a couple buckets, Harold.
Yes, he has.
He's ready to play.
Got it down inside, and here goes O'Hare to the basket and one.
Seemed like the Generals having a little trouble on that cross pass when it goes to the middle about picking or falling behind the guys they're guarding.
Rawlings will come out of the lineup. He got a couple of buckets, but he's so picked up a couple of fouls, and now going to the line, O'Hare. And it's good. 42-22 with 2.5 to go.
Entering near 2.5 minutes go here, Earl, and it's a 20-point lead for the Bobcats.
They break the pressure, 3-on-2 into the corner. Get the ball to Powell, and now out of the corner for a three, no good. That was Lake, Judd Lake. O'Hare is standing wide open, nobody around. He missed the shot.
Got a good look.
Coach Parrott's got to be unhappy with that defensive play there. Lake breaks baseline, leave it off. Big guy put it in.
Nice touch.
Cody Lakes.
Lakes goes up, puts that ball right in that square where it's supposed to be to get the bucket.
Judd Lake, number 2, is only an 8th grader. His brother Cody is a senior. There's a 3, O'Hare, no good. And the ball knocked down, coming up with it, and Slaughter lays it in. Break the press, 3-on-2, lay it in.
Nice
44-26. Not a whole lot of good defense being played right now, but with a minute 11 to go, fast-paced game. 3, Fraley, no good. High arching 3, Lakes hit the rebound.
Rose with an easy bucket for Jackson County down there, and not really any hand in his face. It's like
foul was on number 11, O'Hare. Rawlings comes back in for Jackson County. Fall away jump shot, no good. Rebound down inside. Battle for it. He got it, and he's fouled as he goes back up. A lot of hard work in there by Bingham.
Nice effort by Bingham. 3 Bobcats around him. He comes up with a basketball.
Have you ever been to Jackson County High School?
I have.
I have too. It's a very nice school and right
Yeah.
in the heart of McKee.
Yeah, nice place. Good basketball town. Kind of like Buckhorn here, Harold. Buckhorn's a good basketball town.
Yes, it is. Good basketball community. I hesitate to call it a town.
Well, anytime you got over a couple buildings, you got a town.
Well, I always say you need a courthouse to be a town, but I guess not, really. No good.
Both of those spinned out on him a little too hard on his free throws, and Fraley's going to bring it down for the Bobcats.
Final 50 seconds of the first half. There's a steal. And driving and missing the layup was Judd Lake.
Good steal on defense, just couldn't finish.
Back the other way. Put up and in by the big guy, Stacy.
Stacy, first bucket today.
22 seconds. Lake almost lost it, and they fouled him, and that's Stacy.
Stacy's going to get it. His first foul of the day, I believe, on Stacy.
One in bonus. Only 15 seconds to go in the first half, and Breathitt County has this one well under control. Out on top by 18.
Breathitt started the game out with those threes. Had 7 in the first quarter, 7 threes.
Now 17 with 15 seconds to go. Since the technical foul on Coach Barry, it kind of exploded in their face a little bit. Fraley gets it out, down inside to Howard. He spins baseline, got fouled. That was Logan Rose.
Good pass by Stacy. He had an opportunity to shoot it there, but shared the ball with his teammate down inside. And that was a good pass. Passed it well away from the defense.
Second shot is good. And from three-quarter corner, he almost made it at the back of the iron.
That's a nice try.
47-28 at halftime. Breathitt County all over Gary County, or Jackson County. We'll take a break. We'll come back. You're watching Hometown 24. We're at the Scotty Blank Classic. We'll be back.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community. A place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
I'm a grandma. I am a mommy.
I am a photographer.
I am a stay-at-home mom.
I am a student.
I am a Kentucky Elk guide.
I am a teacher.
I'm a biotech sales representative.
I am a human services supervisor.
I am a paralegal.
I am a meat producer.
I am a provider.
I am a high school job coach.
I am a healthcare worker.
I am Wildlife Women. For more Wildlife Women adventures, tune in to Hometown 24 on YouTube.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership. Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
For the best deals on 4 wheels, come to Tim Short Automotive.
At Tim Short, we believe you should have the best of both worlds, low price and quality service. Our low prices will bring you in, but our great service will keep you coming back. We believe in building strong relationships and strive to be friendly, caring, and trustworthy. We will exceed your expectations with reliable service, with a personal touch, and with quality products at a great price.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Hazard.
MAV TV, Motorsports Network. If it has an engine, it's on MAV TV. Catch all the action from the mudslinging Lucas Oil short course off-road races. The excitement of the Lucas Oil late model dirt series. Thousands of horsepower pulling tons of steel. Watch it all on the only network dedicated to motorsports. MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
Shoot like a boss.
Matthew.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. And what you say really does matter to me.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me, and they make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for talking.
Talk. They hear you.
It's the moment the first fields of spring promise another bountiful Kentucky season. It's when a family recipe is passed down, a story of heritage and tradition. It's the moment bourbon splashes into a sizzling pan, when a master distiller taps the first barrel and slowly pours. It's when you take that first bite, savoring the unforgettable taste of Kentucky, and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Going pro takes time. Quitting smoking does too. But with a little help, you can do it. Get the resources and support you need to quit smoking from the American Cancer Society at cancer.org/smokeout. It's worth a shot.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband from Thacker Grigsby Communications, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering, music and photos fly, gaming gets real, and nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Thacker Grigsby Communications and TVS Cable today.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First, I took them to feel better. Then, I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Police! Speak to me now, us in the dark! Make it big! Police! Speak to me now, us in the dark! You make it big!
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
Life is short. Drive something you love. Come to Tim Short Honda.
Take home a new Honda from Tim Short, where sophistication meets efficiency. From the ever-popular Accord and Civic to the family favorites, the Pilot SUV and Odyssey minivan. Honda has a superior selection of hybrid and electric vehicles as well.
See you soon at the all-new Tim Short Honda in Iville, Kentucky.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Honda on Route 23.
Whoa.
Whoa! You've been protecting your kids their whole lives. So don't just hand them the keys to a 2-ton machine with no rules.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa? Talk it out. Tell your teenagers they have to agree to 5 rules to drive. No cell phones, no extra passengers, no speeding, no alcohol, and buckle up. Set the rules before they hit the road.
Sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
We are back and about ready to get the second half underway. Coach Greg Parrott kept his team in the dugout, in the dressing room until the horn sounded to begin the second half, and he just now brought them out, David. To say he was not happy would probably be a minor statement.
Yeah, I agree with him. You know, the rebounding was the big thing, and open shots. Bobcats got a lot of open shots, and I don't think Coach was happy with those. And I look for Jackson County to play harder this half right here.
Tobby goes in and forces it up and in. Good bucket there by Jalen Tobby, and a good beginning to the second half for the Bobcats.
Good job by Jackson County. Put the middleman in there to relieve the pressure from the point.
Facing the zone defense, Jackson County now sets it up and trying to work inside the zone. Matching up out of the 2-3.
Trying to go in.
Cross court pass, now driving baseline for a pull-up jump shot. No good. Rebound Lake, put it back up. He missed it at point-blank range. Rose put it up and in.
Nice work by the Generals. Hit the board hard.
Rose as they hit the board hard that time.
3 opportunities, they usually end up good for you if you get them.
There's a turnover. Jackson County down the lane with a runner. Good.
Nice hustle. Jackson County seems to have more movement coming up out of halftime.
A little bit of hop to their step. Zach Bingham with a bucket. Lead down to 17. They go down inside, and Howard put it up and in.
That's a tough shot by Howard. That's a hard angle. No backboard use or anything there, Earl. That's tough to make. 51-32, third period, 6 minutes to go.
Out of the corner, 3 no good, Logan Rose.
Got a good look, shot it a little short.
And the foul's going to be on Rose, and he just didn't get back. In fact, Jackson County has not gotten back, and that has cost them several times today.
It has. Especially with Breathitt. They're a breaking team. They like to run up down the floor. If you get missing the first one, that may be his second shot. He's only missed today. As he
stay tuned after the game. We'll have our player of the game interview. And since I am cornered in here, it looks like you're on your own, pal. Although
I know what it is. You're wanting, as soon as this game's over, you want to hit the hospitality room again.
Well,
I know.
That thought had entered my mind. I must be brutally honest here, but
well, some nice ladies there. All the food, Harold, turkey,
Miss Miller down there,
soup, beans.
Yeah,
just go down the list.
And you'd missed it because Miss Miller's daughter Tiffany brought in a bunch of desserts. And Andrew and Josh made a meal out of the desserts. We're talking chocolate-covered strawberries and Oreos and the whole nine yards.
Wilson
And
with a good drive, gets bumped and goes to the line.
Boy, you say something about Andrew, and he'll wreck your head with that microphone over there, won't he?
To be quite honest with you, I'm surprised Andrew is even back. I figured he'd be in the hospitality room.
Shot is good, and the lead back to 21. Out of the corner, three-pointer, good by Fraley.
Fraley.
Important to Breathitt County's chances that this young man continue to shoot the ball well.
Yeah, Fraley, big offensive player for the Bobcats. Breathitt has 4 kids near the center line, only 1 back.
Jackson County finally breaks the pressure and gets it in front court.
You know, you get 4 players near that middle line. Somebody has to be open.
Out of the corner, 3 ball by Rose is good. Rose has had a nice game.
Yep, Rose has his 3rd three-pointer of the day.
Down inside, Stacy bulls his way in, but missed the shot, and coming up with it, the 8th grader, Judd Lake. Foul was on Fraley, 13.
You know, Lake handles the ball low to the floor. He does a good job about protecting.
Only an 8th grader, that
yeah,
young man.
and he protects it well.
Underneath, put up and in.
That was a nice move. Went up, nice on the square, put it in. Bobcats moving the balls. Tobby gets
Zach
it there.
Bingham, another general that has played well today. Out of the corner, that shot is long and hard by Tobby, and Jackson County with it. Judd Lake just blows by and lays it in. Nice move by the 8th grader.
Elevated well going up for the layup.
We look up and the 23-point lead is only 15.
Jackson County's come out of the locker room playing better. That was the easiest shot the Bobcats have got this half. They've contested all the other shots.
57-40 in front court. We got a walk. Turnover on Jaden Baldwin.
I thought Bingham should have came up more, Harold, to relieve. He was so far away that Lake didn't have an opportunity to pass him the ball.
Goes Baldwin, or correction, Talby right down the lane, lays it in.
That's too easy.
Help him, go help him, boys.
Lake coming his way through traffic, drops it off underneath, laid up and in by Rawlings and one. Boy, Lake back and forth, finally broke between two Bobcats and got it in front court, made a nice pass to Rawlings and an and one opportunity. Shot no good, rebound, Lake has it, back up inside, that's no good.
Lake's come in playing hard, the 8th grader, Harold. Scrambling out of the loose balls and getting right in there.
Talby's shot no good, run down in the corner by Howard.
Talby, a good shooter, 15 feet out especially. Hard shot by
This has been a 2-day event here at Buckhorn. They played 3 games last night and about 5 more today. So it's been a 2-day affair honoring them. And it's down to a 15-point game.
Aikman, a good pass there. Hit it.
Been a good crowd on and all day long. We've been here for a couple of hours and been a steady crowd come and go here at the
they have
gym and well attended and you always count on the people at Buckhorn and now Walker called on Lake. You always count on the people at Buckhorn really coming out and supporting the school.
Absolutely, good crowd. Generals got caught there with no person in the middle and left Lakes by himself and no help her and they turn it over.
Somebody told us, come over here and told us, and I have no reason not to believe it, as a 3-pointer by Fraley, that North Carolina State scored 24 points today in a college basketball game.
You know, Harold, that's just about almost unbelievable. I mean, was the final score 47-24?
That's what I understood, or 44-24, somewhere along that line.
By Virginia Tech, is that correct?
Virginia Tech was the winner.
And I agree.
But that 24 points, that's unheard of.
Yeah, I mean.
And that was at North Carolina State. So it was 47-24. And that game was played at North Carolina State. Kentucky due to tip off any second now in Gainesville.
Wouldn't you think if you had a score in that nature, even Virginia Tech score, very low shooting percentage?
You know,
very low.
I don't want, Virginia Tech known for their three-point shooting. North Carolina State, very athletic team, and they score a lot of points as well.
Usually Braxton Beverly has 16-18, Harold, himself.
47-24. That's, but I understand that is true, and that is the final score. And I tell you, it's just hard to believe in Louisville. Playing today against North Carolina, they were behind with about 5 minutes to go in that one. We'll try to get an update on that for you as well. Jump shot no good, blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Generals.
Breathitt County.
Down inside, Rawlings, and he has had a good day.
He has had a good ball game, that young man has. Come in and played well. No question about it.
And we got an illegal screen.
Slaughter
with an illegal screen, and so that will
he moved
go
real
as a
early.
Turnover against Breathitt, and Jackson County will get it back into the corner, and a 3-ball is no good by Rose.
Fugit going to bring it in.
Kicks it back out. Talby's open, hits it.
Breathitt's had a little stretch here of the last minute, Harold, where they have hit 4 shots, and it spread this lead out more.
Underneath, shot put up, no good. That was a double pump. Looked like the Aikman was worried too much about getting it blocked.
Yeah.
Back the other way, got a foul. It's going to send Slaughter to the line. So North Carolina avenges the earlier loss to Louisville at Chapel Hill. Today they return their favor at the Yum Center in Louisville. They beat Louisville by 10.
That's a big turnaround. 22 to 10, 32-point turnaround.
Something like that. You want to hear an even bigger one? Hazard beat Barberville earlier in the year by about 28, I believe it was, at Memorial Gym. They lost by 22 at Barberville.
Oh, my goodness.
A couple of nights ago.
I'll have to talk to Al Holland about that.
Something like a 50-point turnaround. Dalby, Fraley, 3, in and out, no good. But it can happen. Shot is good by Ohio.
Breathitt getting hot again. Jackson County needs to tighten that defense on the outside jumper again, Earl.
Lead now at 28, driving and putting it up and in with Baldwin.
Gets the bucket off the glass. 6 seconds, third period.
Ohio going to have to step back and fire the 3. No good. Air ball as we reach the end of 3. The score, Breathitt County 74 and Jackson County 48. We'll be back.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor, recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
1 quarter left in this game here in the Scotty Blank Classic. It is Breathitt County trying to win their 16th game of the year, and they seem to have things well in hand right now. 26-point lead over Jackson County, 74-48, as we head to the 4th.
Quarter number 4. Buckhorn, Kentucky.
Prestonsburg and Buckhorn will play next. On the move, they drop it out. Nice pass, put up and in by Lake. Big guy got open and used the glass. Cody Lake.
Bingham, that was an excellent pass, Harold. Good bounce pass where the lane was covered.
There's the alley-oop inside the Slaughter, and somebody pushed him, and he's going to be going to the line. Foul was on number 12, Zach Bingham. Underneath, Talby turns and puts it in. Runner good.
Taking it to the rack.
Nice run here in the lane there by Clay Aikman. Jackson County started playing football a few years back. What do you think about Wolf County going to have football next year? Here's a jump shot good.
Kind of surprised me.
Well, it does me too. The Wolves, I don't know how many students they have in their enrollment at Wolf County. I really don't. Shot no good, but a foul in there on Braxton O'Hare will send Lake to the line. But I understand they will have a football team at Wolf County High School next year.
Well, I'm glad to see, you know, those kids get that opportunity down there, Harold, to have football. You know, football is a little different than some of your other sports. It takes numbers, and you've got to have numbers to have a football program. No question about it.
Shot no good, and the rebound comes down. 78-53, Breathitt County comfortably out in front.
Good help, Zach.
Three out of the corner. O'Hare, he banked that in.
I think he's grinning. He doesn't want that to count.
I cannot believe it banked off the edge of the backboard and in.
Yeah.
That is a case of missing one so badly it went in.
I think they're giving him a hard time over that.
As well they should. Shot no good and out of bounds. It'll stay with Jackson County. Walking call on Baldwin.
Tobby toss it in, and the Bobcats will bring it this way. Fourth quarter.
Slaughter at the foul line as they'll work everything off him. Jackson County's been man-to-man for pretty much the second half. Drive O'Hare, forced it up, no good. Put back up, Slaughter, no good. Slaughter again, no good, and he'll go to the line. Boy, Slaughter's loaded in there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's tough. I think he's Breathitt County's best player in the paint about rebounding and protecting the lane, Harold.
Foul was on Cody Lake. Shot is good, 83-53, 5 points shy of a running clock here at the Scotty Blank.
Bobcats staying with the zone and leaving the middle open.
Penetration, now pull up jump shot, no good, and the Bobcats with it. Fugit.
Rose with a 10-footer there, a little short.
Coming baseline, O'Hare, what do we got? Foul on Cody Lake, and it's going to be in one opportunity. And we rapidly approach a running clock.
You're not guarding 11, are you?
O'Hare shot his good three-point opportunity, and it now stands at 33.
Bobcats go back to the zone.
Inside it goes Rawlings, leans in, puts it in, and this kid's been their best player in the paint right
Yes,
here.
He's played well today.
About that time when we begin to think of maybe who you're going to talk to after the game. Turnover, and coming back in for Jackson County will be Judd Lake. And Stacy comes back in for Breathitt County. Stacy looks like he's put on a few pounds, don't he?
Yeah. Tommy and Fugit have played really well for the Bobcats today. They got them the hot start, and they've never looked back since then.
Long three, good. That was Baldwin.
Four-minute mark, 86-58.
Coach Parrott goes down the bench and comes up with a couple of players as he'll have some new guys coming into the lineup.
Breathitt's shot the ball well today. Harold. They've been struggling shooting it, but they get away from the Pharisee Woods Coliseum, and they've lit it up today.
Bad pass by Jackson County's Judd Lake, and it's picked off. We got a foul, and up off the bench for Jackson County comes Blake Allen, number 10. He'll be coming in. Several other players as well. O'Hare shotgun. Braxton O'Hare, sophomore, quarterback on their football team, puts it up and in. 91-58. Offensive foul on Rawlings.
Pretty easy call. Shoulder went down, made contact, and that's most time that's automatic.
You're exactly right, and now Bucket gives us a running clock situation. Although it's only 3 minutes left, it's not going to matter that much anyway.
No, I wouldn't. No, the game
Jackson
was decided.
County's record will fall to 6-18, while John Noble's Bobcats will go to 16-7.
Coach Noble subbing as well. Looks like we have Ty Carter in the game for the Bobcats, number 33.
Garrett Roark up off the bench for Jackson County. 3 out of the corner, good by.
Nice shot by
Clayman Aikman.
Aikman, that's a 20-footer right deep in the corner.
Cameron Parrott, son of the coach, he'll be coming in.
Stacy said somebody bumped him pretty hard, but the officials smile and say, let's go the other way. And that's what we'll do.
The people continuing to come in for Breathitt County. Lane Weedle will come in. So who are you going to talk to? Who's going to be your player of the
it's Jalen Tobby or Jack Fugit or
whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean.
You are the man with the plan.
They started this deal and had a good way to go today, so we'll talk to those two guys real quickly after the game.
And turnover against Jackson County as they walk with a basketball, minute 58 to go. We'll have our interview player of the game, then we will
take a
short pause while we get prepared for tonight's second game, Buckhorn and Prestonsburg. The Black Cats from the 15th region come to town. Drive and a hoop and a bucket and an and one opportunity coming up. Minute 46 to go, 94-61.
Bobcats, a lot of subs in the game, giving them opportunity to get on the floor and take part of the classic, Carl.
Yeah, this has been a couple of days of fun here in Buckhorn. It started last night with 3 games. Buckhorn actually lost here last night in one of the games to Leslie County, a boys game. Leslie's girls a winner here last night.
How about the boys of Leslie County coming back and winning again today over Owsley?
Yeah, and they've had a couple of wins here in the Classic. And Buckhorn will try to even its record at 1-1 this afternoon as they will take on Prestonsburg. Shot no good.
Coach Noble still up, giving directions to his youngsters. Still coaching.
Blake Holt was the young man that missed the free throw for Jackson County. You're right, Coach Noble up talking to his youngsters. And a couple of more people set to come in for Jackson County. Here's the drive to the bucket, and the runner is no good, out of bounds. It'll go to Jackson County, and coming in for the General, number 55, is Jesse Howard. And number 44 is Connor Davis. In the final 40 seconds of this one.
Jackson County trying to move it around, try to get opportunity for a shot here. Good idea, but the lane player just wasn't ready for that pass as it sailed off. And Breathitt County here, Carter going to try to look inside, but couldn't. Nobody there, Harold. Nobody cut him.
Final 20 seconds, drive to the lane in the hoop with 10 seconds to go, and that's the first time today we reached a running clock situation. 96-61 as the final couple of seconds is off, and the final score stands 96-61 in our first game here this afternoon in the Scotty Blank Classic. David is going to go across the way and get an interview with a couple of Bobcats. He'll get Jack Fugit, I think he said, and maybe Jalen Tobby, and we'll be going to that interview in just a second. Coming up in just a little bit, it'll be Buckhorn taking on Prestonsburg in the Scotty Blank Classic. And now let's go to David.
All right, thanks, Harold. I'm out here on the floor, and I'm with their Alice Lloyd College players of the game, Jalen Tobby and Jack Fugit, and I want to congratulate you on a good ball game. First of all, Jalen, you started the game off today with some threes. Was that the game plan from the coach?
I mean, we just come out and play how we usually play, and they played zone, so we come out and we made them come out and guard us man, so we just hit threes and made them guard us man so we can go inside.
Jack, on the defense of the Bobcats today, I noticed you all were putting good pressure on their people bringing the ball up. Was that the game plan? Did Coach want the Bobcat pressure there?
Yeah, I think just getting in the passing lanes and getting down the court was the key, really, and just shooting layups.
Now, today I watched you all play. I got to see you against Cordia. The shots wasn't going as well, but today seemed like you was back in form that you normally play. Been taking a lot of shots in practice, Jalen?
I mean, any given night you can make shots and miss shots, and today was just a day we all was hitting shots, and that's how we are.
I noticed y'all were really sharing the ball well today, too. Jack, today I noticed you like the left side better than the right side. Do you prefer that?
Yeah, definitely. Just where I'm left-handed, I feel stronger on the left side.
I want to congratulate you on a big win. We're going to be down hometown 24 to watch you play some more. We got you coming up. I want to congratulate you on being the Alice Lloyd College player of the game. Jalen Tobby and Jack Fugit, the players of the game for the Bobcats. We're going to take a break. We got the Buckhorn Wildcats and the Prestonsburg Blackcats coming up right here on Hometown 24.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community, a place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
I'm a grandma.
I am a mommy.
I am a photographer.
I am a stay-at-home mom.
I am a student.
I am a Kentucky Elk guide.
I am a teacher.
I'm a biotech sales representative.
I am a human services supervisor.
I am a paralegal.
I am a meat producer.
I am a provider.
I am a high school job coach.
I am a healthcare worker.
I am Wildlife Women.
For more Wildlife Women adventures, tune in to Hometown 24 on YouTube.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
Work ethic,
Quality,
Affordability,
leadership. Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
For the best deals on 4 wheels, come to Tim Short Automotive.
At Tim Short, we believe you should have the best of both worlds, low price and quality service. Our low prices will bring you in, but our great service will keep you coming back. We believe in building strong relationships and strive to be friendly, caring, and trustworthy. We will exceed your expectations with reliable service, with a personal touch, and with quality products at a great price.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Hazard.
MAV TV, Motorsports Network. If it has an engine, it's on MAV TV. Catch all the action from the mudslinging Lucas Oil short course off-road races. The excitement of the Lucas Oil late model dirt series. Thousands of horsepower pulling tons of steel. Watch it all on the only network dedicated to motorsports. MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
Shoot like a boss.
Matthew.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. And what you say really does matter to me.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me, and they make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for talking.
Talk. They hear you.
It's the moment the first fields of spring promise another bountiful Kentucky season. It's when a family recipe is passed down, a story of heritage and tradition. It's the moment bourbon splashes into a sizzling pan, when a master distiller taps the first barrel and slowly pours. It's when you take that first bite, savoring the unforgettable taste of Kentucky, and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Going pro takes time. Quitting smoking does too. But with a little help, you can do it. Get the resources and support you need to quit smoking from the American Cancer Society at cancer.org/smokeout. It's worth a shot.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband from Thacker Grigsby Communications, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering. Music and photos fly. Gaming gets real. And nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Thacker Grigsby Communications and TVS Cable today.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First I took them to feel better. Then I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Police! Speak to me now, I'll send the dog! Make it bad! Police! Speak to me now, I'll send the dog! And you make it bad!
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
Life is short. Drive something you love. Come to Tim Short Honda.
Take home a new Honda from Tim Short, where sophistication meets efficiency. From the ever-popular Accord and Civic to the family favorites, the Pilot SUV and Odyssey minivan. Honda has a superior selection of hybrid and electric vehicles as well.
See you soon at the all-new Tim Short Honda in Iville, Kentucky.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Honda on Route 23.
You've been protecting your kids their whole lives, so don't just hand them the keys to a 2-ton machine with no rules.
Yeah. See you guys later. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa? Talk it out. Tell your teenagers they have to agree to 5 rules to drive. No cell phones, no extra passengers, no speeding, no alcohol, and buckle up. Set the rules before they hit the road.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what?
Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor, recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
It's basketball time in the Bluegrass. Hi, I'm UK Hoops coach Matthew Mitchell.
And I'm Coach Cal. We both appreciate the support and enthusiasm from the Big Blue Nation. I always say, you people are crazy.
And while we love that craziness, we ask that you celebrate this season responsibly.
Please, don't drink and drive.
And if you choose to drink alcohol, please choose a designated driver.
Let's all watch out for each other because here in Kentucky, fans don't let fans drive drunk.
Go on the ground! I refuse! Will you marry me?
Don't.
If you kick me, I am gonna tase you.
That's actually my licensed firearm, sir.
Is that your license crack right there, too?
Come towards me right now.
Do you got any weapons?
Ready to go?
Hey, it's Fun Arts. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a longtime watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Oh, hey, bud. Where
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you, is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
These 9/11 veterans are just a few of the heroes we serve at Homes for Our Troops. We build specially adapted homes, and thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Jack! Take my hand!
Oh, that's gross! No, I'm good. Probably not enough room for both of us on that anyway.
Jack, there's plenty of room for both of us on this door. Just take my hand!
Yeah, no. You know what? You can just have, like, a good life or whatever.
Jack!
I'm just gonna...
It's the taste of fresh, straight from the Kentucky land. Flavors, teasing, satisfying. It's recipes passed down, each word an expression of love. It's the taste of new and experimental. Time with family, friends, and friends to be made. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Which of the angles on the board are the one from the quiz on Friday? Jaden?
Research shows more and more 12 to 15-year-olds have arteries similar to that of a 45-year-old. But it doesn't have to be that way. Don't let your children grow up too fast. Encourage them to act their age through regular exercise and healthy eating.
I'm Holly Baker. I'm an interior designer, a real estate expert, and a longtime vacation rental owner. The vacation rental market is booming.
For this close to the beach, you could expect anywhere from $500 to $700 a night.
I'll be going to cities all over America, working with people looking to buy a second home and list it as a vacation rental.
Oh, wow.
My job will be to show them how to pick the right property.
And show them how to maximize their vacation rental potential.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. They kept prescribing it, so I kept taking it. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
I am your...
My what?
I am your...
I can't understand you. Hold on, let me help you. Hold on. Let's just get this lid off. You okay?
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Feeling nostalgic?
How time does fly.
Remember the 50s when laughter came easily?
Yes, I remember.
Missing the music of the 60s?
You mean you really like it?
Don't forget the heartthrobs of the 70s.
I'm glad you said that.
Hoping the 80s styles make a comeback?
That's all I want too.
Want to relive the King's comedy into the 90s?
Top that.
Then tune in to Antenna TV to fulfill your nostalgia needs.
Antenna TV, TV, how it was meant to be.
In late model, there's no hiding from history. It's in the dirt. Rivalries run deep as the tradition, where young talent takes on old-fashioned grit. It's time to get dirty. Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Only on MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Kentucky's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky High School Athletic Directors Association.
This telecast is copyrighted by Hometown 24 for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or retransmission of this game without the express written consent of Hometown 24 is prohibited.
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technologies home. Home, where we live and work in this community, a place we want to see grow and prosper. Thacker Grigsby is committed to a Fiber to the Home project, which will bring every home and business in our service area fiber within a 5-year period. We're halfway there, but we won't stop until we reach our goal. And that's a big deal. We're committed to serving you and our community.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Welcome back to Buckhorn High School here in Buckhorn for Game 2 this afternoon of the Scotty Blank Classic. I'm Harold Mullins along with David Adams, and the host school, the Buckhorn Wildcats, getting ready to take on the Black Cats of Prestonsburg here in Game 2 of the Scotty Blank Classic. And I tell you what, they have put on a nice show here today. This has been well attended. People here in Buckhorn are to be proud of their team, their area. And, boy, they have done homage to this kid today by putting on a pretty good show.
They've done it first class. Their hospitality is second to none here. Good basketball fans, good people to come over and be with Harold, and they really treat you and respect you when you come. And we're very glad we're here today to represent Hometown 24 here at Buckhorn. And you're right, it's been a classic, and it's done up correctly.
I understand Kentucky in a dogfight in Gainesville at the half, maybe down about 4, but let's take a look at keys to victory. First of all, for the Black Cats of Prestonsburg, and right off the bat, good ball movement is going to be an essential against this Buckhorn team. They press, they get after you all over the court, and boy, you better move that ball.
Well, they're a scrappy bunch. They try to get in the passing lanes, and they do a good job at that. So Prestonsburg needs good firm passing today, and they need to be strong with the basketball.
They got to rebound it and keep the turnovers to a minimum, and they've got to sustain that first big shot from Buckhorn, because you know the Wildcats are going to come out here and be aggressive, and they're going to come up all hopped up.
And especially after last night, they had a loss against Leslie, and you know, looking at Leslie and Buckhorn, I had Buckhorn be a hard out against Leslie, but Leslie come in here and played hard last night and played hard today, and so Buckhorn's going to be fired up to play the Black Cats, Harold.
And let's take a look at Buckhorn's keys to victory. They need to limit Prestonsburg to 1 shot. The three-point line, get some good looks, make some shots, and then, of course, hitting open shots is always a must.
Yeah, you've got to do that. If you don't hit easy opportunities that are given to you and you're struggling there, you're going to have a long day.
Starting lineup for both teams for Brent Rose is Black Cats of Prestonsburg, Graham Breathitt, Josh Hall, and Grant Justice, along with Adam and Blake Sloan. And for the Buckhorn Wildcats, Abner Blank, Bowling, Napier, and Stidham will start. And we know what Kobe Bowling can do. We saw him not doing good. Coach Brett Rose come over to say hello and extend.
Nice, Brent.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. We like him a lot. Known him for a while, and he'll do a good job. Give him time at Prestonsburg, and I'm sure he's going to do a good job. Jacob Blank is the brother of the young man that was killed in the car accident back in July in 2013, Scotty Blank. And so before we get into today's game, they're going to be giving a presentation to the Blank family. Coach Corey Hoskins, his roots run deep here in Buckhorn, and he loves the school, he loves this area, he loves these kids, and he was a close personal friend of Scotty Blank. And now the Blank family come out to the middle of the court where Coach Hoskins and his assistant coach Tim Miller will be presenting them an award. And I'm sure it's a framed jersey of Scotty. And if you do not know this story, before the car accident in 2013, Scotty had been out with Corey Hoskins over here in Buckhorn, and as young boys do sometimes, out on a pretty day and driving around, and his car was parked at Corey's house there in just down on 28, and Corey dropped him off, and then he went ahead and was killed in an accident almost instantly after that. So, you got to believe that Corey, this means a lot to him and to his friends, the Blank family, and to this community.
Well, you can see the community here in the stands. A lot of people here today, good crowd, and they're supporting that and showing the respects for the family and to this classic and to the community, like you mentioned, Harold, and they've done an excellent job.
Okay, starting lineup, yes, they have been introduced to the crowd now. We'll see them one more time. Breathitt, Hall, and Justice, along with Adam and Blake Sloan for the Black Cats, coached by Brent Rose. Buckhorn comes in here with a record of 15-9, a good second season under Coach Corey Hoskins. We was here a couple of weeks ago and saw him beat Letcher Central. And I think he was a little disappointed in the loss last night. I'm sure emotion played a lot into that. But he hopes for a better game today against Prestonsburg. Coach Brent wrote, team comes in here 12-11.
You know, usually you face a Coach Rose team. Usually you have a pretty good defense thrown at you most of the time. And Harold, he used to at Betsy Lane when he was there. He had good ball movement with his teams. And usually have a good shooter. So kind of interested to see this Prestonsburg team play.
Interesting to see how Jacob Blank gets off to, what kind of start he gets off to. He's got his emotions got to be running high here as we get underway in game 2, and Prestonsburg will bring it in front court. Docked in a 2-3 zone is the Wildcats. Three-pointer quickly on its way. Good by Graham Burchett.
Burchett deep out there, 20-feeder. And Earl, nice ball through.
And a quick turnover. Pressure giving Buckhorn a little problem.
Yeah, that was a long pass. That pass is hard way across court if you don't have some good speed on it and a little air.
And down the lane, put up and in by Blake Sloan, and it's 5-0.
You got 12, Adam. You got 12. Don't need 2, guard.
Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go back over to Buckhorn right now. This pressure really giving them problems.
Yeah. Prestonsburg moving good on defense. Really puts pressure on the ball.
Fire it long, and again, the ball knocked out of bounds. Boy, that pass is not going to be successful too many times.
No, it's too longer a pass. I've not seen a middleman for the Wildcats yet either. He's going to have to put a middleman in there, Harold, because Prestonsburg is covering the edges well right now on the press.
And front court, Buckhorn will get its first look. Blank off the high ball screen. Step back. 3 on its way. That's a good way to get started for Jacob Blank.
Jacob, a nice shot there, Harold. Good set with his feet and a nice flick of the wrist.
Here comes the press, and it is giving Prestonsburg trouble, and they throw it away. Both these teams so much alike in their defensive strategies.
Neither team is yet to have a cutter up the middle or a man in the middle, Harold, and it's bothered both teams so far.
Stopped by the hospitality room between games and was talking to Coach Hoskins' grandfather, Chubb, and he was talking about the game last night between Knott and Purry. Of course, Shannon Hoskins, Corey's uncle, brother of his dad, Louie, coaches at Purry.
Yeah.
So,
and it's doing a good job with that team.
Doing a great job, yes, he is.
Absolutely.
5-3, Prestonsburg with a lead. Boy, Blake Sloan is a big guy down there on the block.
He is. He uses his body well, too.
He and Abner going after it pretty good.
Prestonsburg very good about setting screens away from the ball.
He almost walked. In fact, I think he did walk. Coach Hoskins thought he walked.
Reset it.
A very disciplined team. Coach Rose usually has that.
Tack.
Almost turned over, and boy, this is a good defensive effort both ways right here in the early going.
You want to pass the ball to the outside part of the offensive player, not the defensive player. You want to be able to keep that ball not where it's in the passing lane area.
Long 3, Sloan, no good. Rebound taken down. That's Blank with it of Buckhorn. Bowling in the corner. Boy, we saw him go off against Lester Central here the other night, 30-plus points.
He just could not miss that night. Just any way he put it up, it went in.
Hoskins said he'd been facing a lot of junk defenses in the last couple of weeks, hadn't reacted to them well, some triangle and 2 and that sort of thing. And for a young player, sometimes hard to adjust to that.
Right now, Prestonsburg is playing a man. They're tight when the ball is in their area, but they're off their man when they're away from the ball. So
Adam Sloan up guilty of the foul as they try to go inside to Bowling.
Five outs to call by Buckhorn, so he's wanting to try to leave the lane open, see if he can get them to spread out so he can drive the lane.
Blank on the move into the corner. Three good by Napier. And we are set at 6-5. Blank almost picked that one off. Blank was number 0, and of course that's what Scotty wore when he played here. That did all the blanks, and
yeah,
a lot of the T-shirts we see that they've been selling for this event and given to the teams that participate in them, all have a big 0 on the front of it in tribute to Scotty Blank.
Take him, Adam. Take him, Adam. Balance.
Tight man defense by the Wildcats as they really pick up.
Jump shot, Sloan, no good. Abner clears the way with it for Buckhorn. Quickly ahead, Bowling lays it in. Timeout, Brent Rose wants a 30-second timeout, and he may not be the happiest man in the building right now.
That was easy, a cutter down the middle, wide open layup, and then down on the offensive end for the Black Cats, Hurl. Coach Rose is not happy they're settling for the jumper with a lane open to attack the basket for a shot. So
they're not reacting to the aggressive man-to-man defense played right now by Buckhorn. Buckhorn's right up in their grill and not reacting well to it.
And, you know, sometimes you have to go down and take that ball to the basket and see what happens.
You got a back screen if they overplay, and you got a back door. You got a lot of things you can do, but standing and holding basketball is not one of them, and that is what Coach Brent Rose was telling his kids right there.
1-2-2, and a good job by Prestonsburg. Ran a excellent press and soft.
They throw it away.
Soft with the basketball. He's got to be stronger than that.
8-5, Buckhorn by 3. They'll reset the offense now with 2:54 to go in the first quarter. Very well played game to this point. Both teams playing a lot of pressure defense. Bowling walked with it as he made his move at the top of the circle.
Feet was moving before the ball went down, and the Black Cats will get the basketball back. Sloan's in the middle waiting on it, and now he gets it.
And cuts a backdoor pass that is lucky to get back inside Adam Sloan, and he is fouled by Dalton Baker, who just came into the lineup. Baker is guilty of the foul for Buckhorn.
Burchett with that good pass, ran the ball down the corner, made a good bounce pass inside perfectly for him to have the opportunity to shoot.
Blake Sloan, first shot no good. And he missed them both. Abner runs the rebound down.
Free throws are crucial in a tight ball game, no doubt.
Saw that come into play last night.
Absolutely. I mean,
Knott County up 3 and able to make a shot with about 8 or 9 seconds to go to make it a 2-possession game. And more times than not, those things are crucial in big basketball games. Spinning Bowling, good. Like this kid.
Good pass by Blank
right
there on the spot.
I really like Kobe Bowling. He plays within himself. He's only a sophomore. In fact, Buckhorn starts 4 sophomores, and this is the team of the future. There's a driving layup, no good. Put back up, we got a foul, and that may be on Blank.
Justice with a miss, goes back up and gets the rebound and gets fouled. He's going to get 2 at the line. And
no good, back of the iron and out.
Prestonsburg is not shooting it well at the free throw line early in this ball game.
No good again, and they've missed 4 in a row.
Prestonsburg matching up as Buckhorn has 5 out with a cutter, and there's the jumper, and it's
no good. That is Baker, and it's knocked out of bounds.
Go to the Black Cats. That's a pretty good shot. Buckhorn had a good look. Just a little strong.
Stedham back into the lineup, replacing Abner. Buckhorn, very small basketball team. Boy, they are gritty, and they'll get after you. Signs of a well-coached basketball team. They will come at you in waves, won't they?
Prestonsburg, nice job of passing it down there against the press.
Talked during the first game about the fact there is a 3 by Sloan, no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up and right back up, no good. Still loose, and finally Stidham comes up with it. We talked a little bit about the fact that the 54th District boys, one of the few teams in the state, one of the few districts in the state that does not seed their district tournament. And the draw, the open draw, will be Monday at 11 o'clock here at Buckhorn High School. And we'll get all that information out to you as far as who drew who and times and when the dates that will be played and all that information. We're going to get that out to you next week as we'll try to get all the districts in the 14th region.
It's hard to believe we just tipped it off, and now tournament time, getting ready to start in the mountains.
Blank, 2 seconds. Now Napier blocked, and we've come to the right end of one with a score. Buckhorn 10 and Prestonsburg 5, as Prestonsburg scored the first 5 points of this game, David. Didn't score again the last 6 minutes of the half.
I'm kind of like Coach Rose. Coach Rose has been encouraging them to take the basketball down the lane when they had the opportunities, and they've settled for the jumpers.
That's true. Let's take a break. We'll be back second quarter just ahead.
Appalachian Wireless is transforming the way you upgrade your smartphone. Trade in, trade up, and experience the benefits of Appalachian Wireless's trade-in program. Head into any Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to get an estimate on your device. Use or apply your device credit towards your new Appalachian Wireless device or account. It's that simple. Just another way Appalachian Wireless proves better service and bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back. Second quarter coming up here from Buckhorn High School. 10-5. The Wildcats ahead of the Black Cats, and Harold, not much scoring in the first quarter. Really.
Well, Prestonsburg scored the first 2 times that had the ball.
Yeah.
And didn't score the rest of the quarter.
So,
and long droughts like that usually means defeat in the long run. Here's a long 3, no good, and we got a foul underneath.
Yep.
And that foul was on number 5, Clayton Smith, Prestonsburg, for pushing off under the goal. That rather obvious call.
Yep, that was a pretty easy call right there. Clayton a little too much arm on the man.
Big crowd on hand here. That's a 3 out of the right corner. That's an air ball. Saved in. Bowling has it up and under, and he is fouled. Kid's got a lot of good moves, good footwork. And the foul was on 45, Blake Sloan.
Good player. Harold, like you mentioned before, this Buckhorn team, a sophomore basketball team, really. Going to get a little older next year, a little stronger, and good things will happen in Buckhorn next year.
They play 4 sophomores a lot in this game. 12-5, and the lead back at 7 for the Black Cats. And there's a turnover. No, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Buckhorn. And he goes to Bowling. He gets his man off the feet, and the foul's going to be on Sloan. That's 2 quick ones on him up off the bench.
Yeah.
Comes Will Gullett.
Got his body turned and had an alley between the goal, and time he caught up with the offense player, he made a lot of contact.
Bowling rims it and it stays in. (13-5). Could have hit 14-5, and Buckhorn has scored 14 in a row. Underneath, Gullett, good.
Nice passing, and the way you break it, and nice job.
Young sophomore got the driving layup and got the bucket.
Jarvis with that pass, perfectly on time. Press with the ball handling by Blank.
Down there. Oh, what a nice pipe. What a nice play. A drive and a dish by Napier to Bowling, and Bowling on his way to another big game. Underneath Gullett again. They beat the press and they get the look.
Nice passing, good bounce pass down there to get the layup.
16-9, Buckhorn by 7. So defense been very aggressive out of it. Right now, Buckhorn pulls it out and kind of looking this defense over, trying to figure out what they're going to do with it. Blank down underneath the Bowling. Here he goes, lays it in.
It's an easy shot for Bowling.
I tell you, I like this kid. He finds some way to put the ball in the hole, don't he?
He does. Nice pass.
And a long pass over the defense, and it's put up and in by Clayton Smith.
Burchett with that pass.
And a turnover. Smith's got it back. And he'll get 2 more, and the foul's going to be on Stidham.
Smith impressed with his drive, Harold. Went down the lane low and went up strong with the basketball. Old-fashioned three-point play.
Shot no good. They continue to miss at the free throw line, and Buckhorn has it. Blank with a runner. Teardrop won't fall, but Bowling is there to put it in. This is the kind of game you just cannot get into with Buckhorn. I'm sorry, but if they get you running up and down this court here in Buckhorn, you're going to look up and you're going to be down. And right now, Prestonsburg looking at a 7-point deficit. But Buckhorn will give you a layup now and then before they keep coming at you and speeding the game up. And bad things happen when you do that, David.
It does. Buckhorn enjoys that some better than any of the other teams except maybe Breathitt. Breathitt likes to do that.
There's a drive and a layup knocked away. Sloan gets it back. Prestonsburg under Brent Rose. I think is this Brent Rose's first year? Down the lane, and we got a foul. I thought I saw one referee call a foul and one. I thought I saw one referee call a foul. I'm like Coach Rose.
Yeah, I agree with Coach Rose. I thought he did too.
Shot no good by Bowling. Blank shot no good.
Absolutely. Buckhorn stays in man. Prestonsburg running their offense. Prestonsburg does a good job on back screening.
And we got a foul as Denham guilty of the foul. I know that's at least 2 on him. And coming up off the bench for Buckhorn will be Jacob Napier. Finally, Prestonsburg makes a free throw.
Prestonsburg's first free throw of today, and they're down 20-14. And
hey, Coach Rose is laughing about it. Said, "Well, we made one, but he missed the next one, and back to play." Not a real good exhibition of free throw shooting. Bowling missed it, tipped it up, no good. Prestonsburg with a rebound. Sloan. Pull-up jumper, good. Nice shot there by Clayton Smith.
Smith's come in, give this Black Cat team a boost. He's put some energy in them.
Abner just now gets it in front court. Boy, that had to be close. Down the lane, Bowling kicks it back out, and there's a 3 that's long and off the board, no good.
A little too strong as the Black
That was
Cats.
Baker, and coming up with it is Prestonsburg. Chance to cut into this 4-point lead. Down the lane, and the runner is good by Sloan. And in 2018, this has got all the makings of a pretty good basketball game.
Absolutely. Prestonsburg starting to score a little bit.
Bowling fouled as he goes to the basket. And boy, that young man works hard in the paint. He's not big. Foul on Sloan, but he can get the job done when he gets that ball down in the paint. Get an update on Kentucky at the next stoppage of play as they play on the road in Florida.
Florida, hard place to play. A lot of places in the SEC tough this year to play at. Knoxville is going to be kind of tough, I imagine also.
I imagine you may be right. 1 out of 2. And there's a ball knocked down and stolen. Blank comes up with it. Shot good out of left corner. 40-31, Florida leading Kentucky by 9. That's early in the second half. But never easy to beat the Gators, especially in Alligator Alley.
Always a tough game.
Prestonsburg in front court down by 6. They go inside and put up no good, but we got a foul, and going to the line will be Gullett. He's got a couple of buckets already in this one.
The way the Black Cats are shooting free throws, I don't know if this is good or bad. Harold, they've really struggled there today.
And the struggle continues.
Coach Rose is probably going to tell the guys at halftime, if we just make a free throw, we've got an opportunity to win this game.
Gullett missed them both. Boy, Buckhorn got the court spread, and a questionable shot there by Napier. Back in front court, Prestonsburg.
Buckhorn staying in the man as Prestonsburg will set their offense.
Gullett in the deep in that left corner. He's a big guy. Now goes down inside where he's trying to get the ball shot high off the glass. No good. Rebound out of bounds. It will stay with Prestonsburg.
Hey, X2.
Minute 31 in the first half. Been a quick play game, Harold.
Yes, it had. That had to be a walk, and it is. And
I think he tried to change his ideal after the first dribble, and he stopped and had nowhere to go with the ball.
There's a turnover, ball stolen down the lane, and an offensive foul. And boy, you just cannot make mistakes like that, David. You cannot make a great defensive play and then run over somebody. And we're going to have new people coming in for Buckhorn. Scarberry is in, number 22. Jarvis, number 3, is in as well. Brent Rose going deep on this bench.
He's played a lot of people here in the first half. Buckhorn has their 5-player trying to get the ball down.
And they take it away from Abner, and the shot no good, but they'll go to the line, and there'll be 2 shots coming up.
Really don't understand that move with the Wildcats.
To Justice.
With Abner trying to bring the ball down, Harold. I don't know if there's the side player didn't cut in, nobody throw to or what on that play.
No good.
And
you're right. Prestonsburg will probably be up by 6 or 8 points right after they made the foul
free
shot.
throws, 1 for 9 so far and 1 for 10 will not get you a W.
Yeah. Ball knocked out of bounds. They say it's going back to Prestonsburg.
Prestonsburg will have the ball as Buckhorn will set 1-2-1-1 pressure.
Ball knocked down and out of bounds. Touch last by Blake. Final 59 seconds of the first half. 24-18, Buckhorn by 6. Coming baseline and put up and in.
Nice.
Jacob Ramey, a freshman.
Muscle shot there by the Black Cats.
Ramey, only a freshman, making a strong move there. Almost a bad pass. Blank saves it, goes up and misses the shot, and he will go to the line.
Been a good, quick first half.
Shot by Blank is good. 25-20 as Buckhorn looks like they'll go into halftime with a lead.
Prestonsburg try to break this pressure. If they get a layup, they'll probably take it. If not, they may go for 1.
26-20, 28 seconds. They pass over the pressure and now get it in front court. Justice way out near mid-court sets the offense 18 seconds. Nice pass downstairs, put up and in by Smith.
Rainey.
Hey, Rainey has done some pretty good things. And we got a foul. That's going to be on Scarberry, I believe.
Should be a bonus shot. There's 7 fouls.
And it will be 1 in bonus with 2 seconds go. 1-1 for Blank. Shot is good.
Gets the row. Right now, the difference in this ball game between Prestonsburg and Buckhorn is that charity stripe. That's the difference.
There is absolutely no doubt about that. Quarter court shot no good as we reach halftime with a score, Buckhorn 22. Buckhorn 28 and Prestonsburg 22. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
I'm a grandma.
I am a mommy.
I am a photographer.
I am a stay-at-home mom.
I am a student.
I am a Kentucky Elk Guide.
I am a teacher.
I'm a biotech sales representative.
I am a human services supervisor.
I am a paralegal.
I am a meat producer.
I am a provider.
I am a high school job coach.
I am a healthcare worker.
I am Wildlife Women.
For more Wildlife Women adventures, tune in to Hometown 24 on YouTube.
For 100 years, we have educated some of the brightest and best leaders of our region. At Alice Lloyd College, we stand for
work ethic,
quality,
affordability,
leadership. Alice Lloyd College.
Stay close, go far.
Want to know more about Alice Lloyd College? Call us toll-free or visit us online at alc.edu.
For the best deals on 4 wheels,
Come to Tim Short Automotive.
At Tim Short, we believe you should have the best of both worlds, low price and quality service. Our low prices will bring you in, but our great service will keep you coming back. We believe in building strong relationships and strive to be friendly, caring, and trustworthy. We will exceed your expectations with reliable service, with a personal touch, and with quality products at a great price.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Hazard.
MAV TV, Motorsports Network. If it has an engine, it's on MAV TV. Catch all the action from the mudslinging Lucas Oil short course off-road races. The excitement of the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Thousands of horsepower pulling tons of steel. Watch it all on the only network dedicated to motorsports. MAV TV, Motorsports Network.
Shoot like a boss.
Matthew.
Huh? Oh. I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. And what you say really does matter to me.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me, and they make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for preparing me for what's ahead.
Thanks, Mom, for always being my biggest fan.
Thank you for talking.
Talk. They hear you.
It's the moment the first fields of spring promise another bountiful Kentucky season. It's when a family recipe is passed down, a story of heritage and tradition. It's the moment bourbon splashes into a sizzling pan, when a master distiller taps the first barrel and slowly pours. It's when you take that first bite, savoring the unforgettable taste of Kentucky, and you realize it's better in the bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
Going pro takes time. Quitting smoking does too. But with a little help, you can do it. Get the resources and support you need to quit smoking from the American Cancer Society at cancer.org/smokeout. It's worth a shot.
Here's normal internet speed. Here's the broadband difference. Average speed, broadband. Not enough speed, broadband speed. With broadband from Thacker Grigsby Communications, everything's different. Video streams with no buffering, music and photos fly, gaming gets real, and nobody's left hanging. Experience the broadband difference. Contact Thacker Grigsby Communications and TVS Cable today.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
I got some Oxy after I hurt my neck. First I took them to feel better. Then I just kept taking them. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Police! Speak to me now, us in the dark! Make it big! Police! Speak to me now, us in the dark!
Hard-hitting traditional wrestling is coming to your living room this Wednesday night. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the professional wrestling program the entire family has been waiting to see. See the biggest stars from the Appalachians and beyond compete in the hottest half hour of television anywhere. Now available in prime time. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Hometown 24.
Life is short. Drive something you love. Come to Tim Short Honda.
Take home a new Honda from Tim Short, where sophistication meets efficiency. From the ever-popular Accord and Civic to the family favorites, the Pilot SUV and Odyssey minivan. Honda has a superior selection of hybrid and electric vehicles as well.
See you soon at the all-new Tim Short Honda in Iville, Kentucky.
Take the short drive to satisfaction to Tim Short Honda on Route 23.
You've been protecting your kids their whole lives, so don't just hand them the keys to a 2-ton machine with no rules.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa? Talk it out. Tell your teenagers they have to agree to 5 rules to drive. No cell phones, no extra passengers, no speeding, no alcohol, and buckle up. Set the rules before they hit the road.
Sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their first with you.
Welcome back to the Scotty Blank Classic here at Buckhorn High School. It is halftime, 28-22. The Wildcats Buckhorn leading Coach Brent Rose's Black Cats of Prestonsburg by 6, 28-22. Meanwhile, in the Southeastern Conference, Kentucky is closed within a point of Florida deep into the second half, and we're ready to go in the second half. Prestonsburg will inbound the basketball as we get back to play.
Buckhorn starting out in the man defense as Prestonsburg goes long.
Oh, nice seal by Sloan and an easy bucket. He sealed Abner up high and walked him right up the lane and then came back to the baseline to get the pass and lay it in.
Foul was on number 4, Justice, for Prestonsburg.
Grant Justice.
Got a tight game here, 28-24. Buckhorn hit free throws the first half, and Prestonsburg usually a pretty decent free throw shooting team.
Buckhorn hit some free throws and Prestonsburg shot some.
Yeah, right.
There was some difference.
That's the difference so far.
Abner, who has not gotten a lot done, gets it to Bowling, and he'll get a lot done. 3-point basket by Kobe Bowling, 31-24. Cross-court pass almost picked off by Blank to the basket, laid up, no good. And back up and in, and that putback comes from Justice.
Good pressure by Prestonsburg.
Down underneath, shot put up and in by Bowling again. Speaking of good games and big wins, how about IUPUI beat Northern Kentucky last night?
That was a big
win. And moved
win.
into second place in the Horizon League. That was a driving layup good.
Northern Kentucky, good team this year.
Yes, they are. They a big lead in that conference. They got about a 2-game lead, but IUPUI and now 6.
And we should be back on.
Had a slight malfunction there. Somebody turned the electricity off to the table here and kind of knocked us off the air for a second, but we're all right and back to play. 33-30, a 3-point lead now by Buckhorn. As Prestonsburg hanging around and really should be by all rights ahead in this game.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Inside Bowling again. This time he comes up short.
Bowling with a good move there and had a good look, just shot it a little too strong.
On the move, Sloan, and he is fouled.
So Sloan will get an opportunity to go to the line, and it looks
foul
like
on Blank, and we're going to have 2 shots coming up, and we got timeout on the floor. 5:21 to go, 33-30. Buckhorn by 3, but Prestonsburg will shoot foul shots when we return. You're watching Hometown 24.
It starts with ingredients, rooted in flavor, recipes that come from the land and the heart. It's a touch of sweet, a hint of heat, a kiss of bourbon, a blend of past and present, tradition and creation, in places celebrated and places to discover. It's when you take that first bite of the unforgettable taste of Kentucky and you realize it's better in the Bluegrass. Visit betterinthebluegrass.com.
We're back. Prestonsburg will go to the line. Adam Sloan for a couple of free throws. And they start the second half with...
They have just tied their first half makes.
Yeah, knocking one down. Let's see if they can... 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
33-32. Abner and Stidham in backcourt exchange passes. Give and go, Stidham to the basket, lays it up no good, but he's going to go to the line.
They're not going to
I can't believe they're not giving him shots.
Must have been foul on the way.
And the foul's going to be on Abner underneath. So Abner guilty of the foul, and Prestonsburg will get it back, chance to take the lead. Last time they led was at 5-0. They work it up court against the pressure, now break it in front court. Evidently, Sloan was standing out of bounds over there. So turn it over, and Buckhorn will get the ball back, leading by 1.
Prestonsburg, a little pressure.
Boy, long three, no good. Rebound, Bowling's got it underneath and put it back in.
Earl, it's been Mr. Bowling all day today. He just works so hard, and he's anywhere the basketball is.
35-32, and there's a turnover. Napier has it. Gonna drive it, leave it off behind him to Bowling, and that's a double dribble, wouldn't it? Am I? Evidently not, and a jump shot by Napier, no good. Short-armed it, and Prestonsburg comes away with it. Boy, Gullett battling to hang on, and finally they'll bring it outside and set it up and try to start the offense. 4 minutes to go.
Buckhorn stays in that tight man-to-man defense, and they play it well.
Down inside they go to Sloan. He turns and rattled it home.
Nice shot by Sloan.
And Prestonsburg has taken the lead. No, they have not. They're down by one, 35-34. 48-47 in Gainesville. Kentucky trailing Florida by one. Blank with a three-pointer.
Big shot, Earl.
And now we understand Kentucky has taken the lead in Florida, 50-48. Somebody hit a three-point shot. 3:11 to go. Down inside, and we got a foul. It may be on Blank.
Good cut there by the Prestonsburg. Burchett made a good cut in the paint, Harold. Got himself in good position for an opportunity there and got fouled on it.
Shot is good. Well, they couldn't make one in the first half, but must have did a little bit of practicing out in the auxiliary gym at halftime because they've been spot on here in the third quarter.
They have shot 13 today, and they're they've hit 5 now out of 14.
4 in a row in the second half. The lead down to 2, 38-36. Bowling into the corner for an open three. No good, and the ball sticks between the rim and the backboard, and it will stay with Buckhorn.
Yeah.
Win two, Will. Get down there. There's a jump ball now. There's a jump ball. Get over there, Will. Win two, you're on the weak side. We don't even know the rules.
2:53, third period.
Post you.
Buckhorn lucky to get that one back. Abner in the corner as they whip it around this zone. Look inside to Bowling. Finally he gets it, turns into the paint and missed the finger roll. That was a nice shot. Just didn't get lucky there.
Right. He made a good move, Harold. That was, I don't know how he got that shot off, but the way he spinned, he got wide open. Good play.
Coach Hoskins employing his team to play a little defense. Sloan down the lane, runner blocked by Bowling, and coming out there with it is Abner. And a technical foul, and that's going to be on 45, Blake Sloan. Technical foul on 45, and the referee said he told him he was terrible.
Yeah, kids.
Referees don't like to be told they're terrible.
No.
Whether it be true or not, they just don't like that. And we've got free throws coming up for Buckhorn. Good. And I'm not saying that Mr. Frazier is terrible. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm just saying they don't like it, whether it be true or not. 39-36, and one more good again. In fact, I thought he called a pretty good game last night.
Yeah, he did.
And down in the shootout in Hazard. 40-36, 4-point lead, and the ball will belong to the Buckhorn Wildcats.
Looks like Prestonsburg may switch the defense here and go to a 2-3 and try to stop this scoring in the paint and make them take a few shots outside, see what goes on there.
Blank with it, gets it inbound. Now Blanca try a three, a long three, no good. A rebound down inside Prestonsburg. Final 2 minutes of the third quarter.
Breathitt high up there for the Black Cats.
Here's a shot, good by.
That was Breathitt.
Breathitt. Kentucky has stretched it out 55-48.
Kind of surprised me.
With 2 minutes to go, they must have went on a little bit of a run. But it's a long way from being over, I can promise you that.
Absolutely, in Gainesville, it's tough.
On the move, Blank. Top of the circle to Abner, now down inside. That no angle for that pass. David Adams, you a coach, you know that.
Too many red.
Got to get an angle to get a shot there, to get a pass down in that deep, especially from out to the middle of the court.
Prestonsburg setting back screens and.
Minute to go. Prestonsburg looking for the lead. Black Cats have come back to play well here in the second half. Ball knocked down and almost stolen by Blank. Coming up with it, and the runner won't go, and Blank going to the ground, and what do we got? A foul on who? It's going to be on Blank. Stidham will come in, and Blank will be forced to leave, and that is, I think that's 4 on him. 4 on Blank, yes, it was.
That's a big foul. He's played well today, been aggressive.
Jump shot no good, rebound Abner. Boy, Prestonsburg doing everything in their power trying to get this lead, but so far they've not been able to do it. Stidham out of the corner for 3, good. Boy, that's a big shot right there. Put a star by that play right there.
Absolutely, that was a big shot.
And a steal, almost, but coming up with it. Prestonsburg back in front court. Black Cats lucky to get that ball back with 15 seconds to go. Down the lane, drop it off, baseline jumper, good.
Breathitt's having a field day here.
Breathitt. 2 seconds, ball stolen, and the horn sound. We've reached the end of 3 with a score. Buckhorn 43, Prestonsburg 41. We'll be back 4th quarter just ahead.
It's basketball time in the Bluegrass. Hi, I'm UK Hoops coach Matthew Mitchell.
And I'm Coach Cal. We both appreciate the support and enthusiasm from the Big Blue Nation. I always say, you people are crazy.
And while we love that craziness, we ask that you celebrate this season responsibly.
Please, don't drink and drive.
And if you choose to drink alcohol, please choose a designated driver.
Let's all watch out for each other because here in Kentucky, fans don't let fans drive drunk.
Don't.
If you kick me, I am gonna tase you.
That's my licensed firearm, sir. Is that your license crack right there, too? Come towards me right now.
Do you got any weapons?
Ready to go?
Final 2 minutes in Gainesville, and Kentucky has moved out to an 8-point lead, 56-48. Here in the Scotty Blank Classic at Buckhorn, we have 8 minutes left in what has been an entertaining basketball game.
We've had a good basketball game, no question about it. Prestonsburg and Buckhorn been going after it.
Stay tuned after the game, and I got a feeling that David probably would want to talk to the young Blank boy after the game. The young Blank boy.
Oh, absolutely.
It's got to be an emotional day for him playing here in an event that named after his brother.
Absolutely.
Stidham had the ball knocked down, stolen, into the middle, Sloan, good.
Nice bank shot by Sloan.
And boy, this press by Prestonsburg has been very effective. Nabner almost threw it away, and then we got a foul. That's going to be on Breathitt.
Breathitt had a little arm around the back, leaning on the arm, and got the foul. Well, Harold, Prestonsburg's going to try to make Wildcats shoot the ball out in floor, and they've been successful last couple trips shooting it out in floor.
Stidham hit a big three a few moments ago. Has it now? They go inside to Abner. Abner, head fake, underneath Bowling, lays it in. Boy, what a nice shuttle pass. Just a little shovel pass from Abner to Bowling.
Good ball movement.
And that pass is off slow and out of bounds. It'll go back to Buckhorn. And we could probably talk to Coach Hoskins. He was a close personal friend of Scotty Blank. So following the game, since Prestonsburg not in our viewing area, win or lose, we'll talk to the Buckhorn kids. What do you think?
Absolutely.
45-43, quickly front court. Prestonsburg down by 2 with the ball. Go down inside. Bowling knocked it away. We got a foul, and that's going to be on number 14, Dalton Baker. Kentucky leading 59-50 now in the final 45 seconds of the game in Gainesville. Boy, that's going to be a big, big win for Kentucky. Chance of trailing most of the game to come out of there with a win would be huge.
Hard place to play.
Yeah, hard place to play. Breathitt now gets it back out top of the circle. Jarvis. Good defense right now by the Buckhorn Wildcats.
Prestonsburg trying to get a cutter down the middle. They're going away from the screen, leaving the middle open. And
down the lane with a little left-handed run, no good. Rebound. Bowling out-fought everybody to get to it. Like this kid's guts, don't you?
Plays hard.
Down the lane, finger roll, no, but he'll go to the line. Going to be 2 shots coming up for Mr. Bowling. Kobe Bowling, a sophomore, and without question, the heartbeat of this basketball team, isn't he? Shot is good.
You know, he works so hard, get open, elevates well, very quick with the ball, handles the ball well. And if you foul him, Earl, he is very good at charity stripe.
Yes, he's very good everywhere this kid is. I like him a lot.
He can play for a lot of teams.
And he's 2 out of 2 from the stripe, and Buckhorn edges out to a 4-point lead. And we got a foul. It's going to be on Dalton Baker, and one of those fouls that's just uncalled for, really, when you think about it.
Yeah, 30 feet out on the floor, and you go not
with his back to the basket.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, not a whole lot going to happen positive offensively for a guy there. A little over 5 minutes to go.
Low stack by Prestonsburg, coming out wide and trying to hit somebody on the block.
They look down inside. Bowling trying to guard. We got and a 3-pointer by Breathitt.
Nice shot by Breathitt. 22-footer, and he rings it.
47-46. Breathitt has been the key behind this comeback. Down inside, Baker, no good. Bowling put it back in and one. Colby Bowling back and one, and going to the line with a chance to increase the lead to 4. Bowling, good. 50-46, we're back in front court for Prestonsburg. Ball double teamed in the corner. Now comes baseline. He got fouled. Baker fouled him.
And now we're going to the charity stripe. Is that the 7th foul or 6th?
Gullett comes in, and it's going to be 1 and bonus coming up. No, it is team foul numbers. Yeah, that's team foul number 7. So it's going to be 1 and bonus coming up for Clayton Smith, Prestonsburg. at the line. Shot good. I remember at one time the gymnasium at Prestonsburg years and years and years ago was an absolute show place in eastern Kentucky, one of the bigger gyms. I remember back in the early 60s, my dad taking me and my mom and the family to Prestonsburg to see Hubert Humphrey speak in the gymnasium, and I thought that was the biggest place I'd ever seen.
It's
a nice gym, 50 to 49.
Field House is the name of the gym.
And Hubert Humphrey spoke there. There's a long three, good by Baker. 53-49, and another big basket and a steal by Bowling. Out to Stidham. Drives it all the way to the baseline and out of bounds. That was not a smart play by Stidham, you know.
Should have set the offense.
You know, you inside 4 minutes with a 4-point lead and know where to go with that ball, but that would have been anything but bad, right?
That's where it was headed for bad. No question about it.
All the way, shot put up and in by Clayton Smith, and it's back to a 2-point game. Abner lobs over to Blank, down inside Bowling. What a pretty pass.
That is this good execution. Everybody run their route and get an opportunity.
Ball stolen by Blank, but he lost it out of bounds.
Spacing is getting away from Prestonsburg a little bit.
Hey, you go throw it in, Adam. You go throw it in.
Sloan in, Smith out. Waiting for a final from Gainesville, and that should be going final. There's a driving layup, good.
Burchett
by Burchett. He's had a big game. 63-54, 9-point Kentucky lead, 12 seconds to go. In the corner. They get it, and now back outside to Blank with a 2-point lead. Buckhorn's going to pull it back outside with 3 minutes to go.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Pressure.
Abner handled the ball a lot in this offense on the 5-out. Is what Coach Hoskins called 5-out when all of this. That's a long three, no good by Baker. When everybody's outside and makes their move, spread the floor. But that play there, that shot there could be gotten about any time. And up off the bench comes Stidham. I'm sure Baker's going to come out there. Go down inside. Sloan, Abner picked it off.
That could be a big defensive play.
I had the Bowling. How he caught that, I'll never know, but gets it back outside, and we got a foul, and Baker's going to go to the line.
Should be on Burchett, made the first contact on the drive.
Graham Burchett, and Baker will go to the line and shoot one and bonus. Shot is good. Buckhorn has always been a good free throw shooting team, haven't they?
Impressed with them, the way they go about it. They do such a good job at the line. Good.
You know, we are scheduled to come over here next Saturday for the Hazard Buckhorn regular season game, but I was told by Coach Hoskins that if they draw each other, shot no good, rebound down to Abner. If they draw each other or Monday when they draw here in the 54th, that they would cancel that game. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. We may or may not be coming back to Buckhorn next Saturday. Minute 45 to go. Abner handling it outside. Minute 40 to go, and Buckhorn content right now to keep that thing. Play a little keep away. Abner. Kentucky wins 65-54 and moves on. Still only one loss in the Southeastern Conference. Big win for the Cats tonight after trailing 90% of the time in that one. And we got a foul, and Bowling's going to go to the line. Justice guilty of the foul. Instead of will come in. Leaving will be Dalton Baker.
Baker played some hard defense today when he was in her. Shot a couple shots he don't normally shoot.
Bowling shot is good. This is a good-looking sophomore right here. You know, we've been all over the region all year long, and this kid can play on anybody's basketball team, David Adams.
Absolutely, no question about it. No question about it.
Colby Bowling, good again. I don't know how many he's got. We'll find out, but he's got a boatload, I can tell you that, 58-53. We had him on after the game here a couple of weeks ago, so we'll probably get some other kids on tonight, but boy, Colby Bowling has been excellent in this game.
He's been big. He's been big.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 58-53. Buckhorn will be back.
Hey, it's Fun Arts. Welcome to the show, friends. If you're a longtime watcher of the show, you know that I'm a bit of a ladies' man. And today I'm here to tell you one of my secrets. Online dating. You know that if you're not smoking in your profile pic, you get doubled matches? The only thing smoking in my picture is my bod. So ditch the smoking pics, or I'm gonna left swipe that. Check out thetruth.com to see how you can left swipe that.
Welcome back to Buckhorn, 58-53. Buckhorn hanging on to a 5-point lead with 1:07 to go. Wildcats, big win in Gainesville. Hard to win in Gainesville, but the Wildcats pulling one out there.
1:07 to go. Clock runs as we bring it in front court. Driving all the way to the baseline now. 3 out of the right corner. Good. And timeout Prestonsburg, and they won't stay dead, will they? 58-56 as Breathitt again. He has played a well of a second half, David Adams.
He has been big.
He really has.
He's been impressive. He's shot it well, handled the ball out front a lot for Prestonsburg, and he's done a good job for them and has played some excellent defense as well.
57 seconds to go. Buckhorn's got to take care of the basketball and make some free throws, I would imagine. They're going to hold off this Prestonsburg team.
This is going to be a long minute the way it's going, because Prestonsburg, if they don't get the steal, once it gets to mid-court, they're going to trap. And if they can't get the trap, then they're going to go with the foul, Harold, and put them on the line. And
I'm sure Coach Rose said try to find somebody besides number 24 to foul.
I would imagine so.
That might be one of the things I would have told him. Blank to Abner, and Abner is fouled. And going to the line will be Abner, and with 45 seconds to go, Abner will shoot one in bonus.
Abner, normally a good free throw shooter, as all the Buckhorn Wildcats are, Harold. They shoot it well from the line.
Abner shot no good, he missed it, and by Prestonsburg can tie or take the lead.
Buckhorn in a man, you would think, look for Breathitt.
Breathitt has it now. And fires a contested three. Boy, that was no good, and the ball is out of bounds. It'll go to Buckhorn, but boy, that was not much of a shot he got off there.
No, I don't think Coach Rose wanted that shot.
No.
I think Coach Rose.
Plenty of time to get a 2 to tie the game. They didn't need a 3.
Yeah.
And it comes to Bowling, and he's fouled in backcourt by Breathitt, and it'll be 2 shots coming up for Colby Bowling. young sophomore has impressed us this whole season long, Colby Bowling, and he very seldom finds middle, does he?
He don't hit much iron.
No, he does not.
His shots, no question about it.
3-point lead with 22 seconds to go. And Bowling hit another one. And this time it is Buckhorn that will take a timeout. 22 seconds remaining, 2-point or 4-point game to possession. We'll be back. You're watching Hometown 24.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Every day, emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's up?
Do we have a gun?
.22 seconds remaining, 4-point lead, and the Black Cats of Prestonsburg going to bring it the length of the floor.
Yeah,
as always, full court pressure by Buckhorn. .17 seconds and just now getting in front court. On the move, drive, shot, no good. Rebound, Bowling. And he comes out of there with 6 seconds. And he finally fouled with 1.9 seconds remaining. And it looks like Buckhorn's going to hang on and win this thing, David Adams. But Prestonsburg put up quite a fight in the second half.
Yeah, they did. They played better this half. They were playing with a lot of emotion, energy, and they were making some shots too. And
we'll get Coach Hoskins and Jacob Blank on after the game.
Absolutely. 1.9 seconds to go here at Buckhorn. And as the free throw goes, as it's went all day for Buckhorn, as Bowling hits another one. Have one more, 61-56. Second one's up, and it goes in as well. Breathitt will inbound the ball, and that will do it as the final score is up, and Buckhorn will escape with a 62-56 win over the Prestonsburg Black Cats. Well-played basketball game by both teams. Back and forth. Buckhorn led most of the game. Ever since the score was 5-0, Buckhorn took the lead and kept the lead. Harrell is going to interview our player of the game and also an interview with Coach Hoskins as well. And he is out there on the floor, and Harrell is getting ready to go with their interview. And we want to thank everybody here on Hometown 24 for tuning in today. Two good basketball games, and we hope you have enjoyed them. And
we are back at Buckhorn at the Scotty Blank Classic, where the Buckhorn Wildcats have just eked out a win over Prestonsburg here in the game. And I wanted to talk to Jacob Blank. This classic named after his brother, who was killed in a car accident almost 6 years ago. And has to be pretty tough on you emotionally to come out and play in a game like this.
It is.
Let's talk a little bit about the fact that you guys started off pretty slow, but then hit your stride. And you got to give Prestonsburg credit. They came back and played really well in the second half.
Yeah, they didn't quit. They came back. Every time we scored, they come back down and score. They just played their game. We was playing their pace, and that's how they like to play, slow.
Well, you guys now got just 2 weeks away from the start of district tournament play. You've got the drawing coming up Monday right here at Buckhorn. So I know you guys don't care who you play. You're just looking forward to that start of postseason.
Yes, sir. We don't care who we play.
Well, be sure. I want you to do me a favor. You tell your buddy Kobe Bowling, I think he had 39 points tonight, that I said he played a whale of a game, but we had talked to him a little earlier in the year, and we wanted to talk to you on this occasion. Good luck. Great game, and glad to see you out here playing well.
Thank you.
All righty. Now let's get Coach Hoskins on here. And, Coach, first of all, I talked to Jacob a little bit. It's got to be an emotional time for him and his family here at the Scotty Blank Classic, but also for you as well. You were a close personal friend of Scotty Blank, and I know you wanted this one bad.
Yeah, this one's a special game for all of us. You know, Scotty was like a brother to me, and you know, we just want to play hard for him and his family, and it's great to have Blank out here. You know, and he played a heck of a ball game today. I think he had. I'm not looking at the stats, but I know at halftime he had 8 assists, and you know, he gets a lot of it going for us, and you know, we've got guys that can score the basketball. The bowling kid has scored it well all year, and the Napier kid shot it well. And we got, you know, Stidham and Abner and Baker can hit shots, and even Blank too. But, you know, it starts with that point guard, and I think he's averaging somewhere around 8 or 9 assists a game. And I dare say he probably had 10 or 12 today. And, you know.
To put on a 2-day classic like this, you got started last night, you had 3 games, and then we play all day here today. Boy, a lot of work goes into it, but it means so much to this community. I know it's a really it's a good effort for you guys. You look forward to it.
It's a huge undertaking. You know, we have to. You know, we were here till 11 o'clock last night, and unfortunately, we lost the game this evening, or we would probably been here to probably 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. And you know, but it's great to do something for the scholarship, and you know, because that. You know, that's so great for so many kids, and at Prairie Central and Hazard and here at Buckhorn as well. But, you know, to do it for these families, you know, Andrew's our girls coach, and is one of the greatest guys ever. And, you know, just to do it for him and Mildred and the boys is, you know, that's what it means to us.
Well, I know that it's a passion of yours, coaching basketball here at Buckhorn, and I know you want to give a shout-out to Colby. What a great game he has, and I don't know, maybe you ought to hire us to come over here all the time. He had 36, I think, the last time we were here.
He's put the work in, and it's really turned into one of the better scorers in the region, and I think he's the leading rebounder in the region too, and 39, and I don't know how many rebounds he had yet. I'll have to check that, but I didn't realize it. They told me coming out of the last time out that he had 37, and then he hit those last 2 free throws. It kind of floored me. I mean, I knew he had a lot, but I didn't know he had that many. And, you know, that's a big game.
It's a great game, and he does it on both ends for you guys. And you're not a big team by any stretch of the imagination, and he battles in the paint, and he's your one paint player.
Yeah, you know, and Danny's done a lot for us. You know, the Abner boys really kind of give us that guy that can just be down there and box out and rebound, does a lot of the dirty work. And but you know, Kobe as well has been probably our best inside, or there's no doubt our best inside presence all year.
Well, we appreciate you having us over here. We certainly had a great time. Hospitality that Buckhorn shows us is unbelievable. We love coming back.
You're more than welcome anytime. I like this purple shirt.
Yeah, I told my wife today that before I left. I said, I better rock purple for Buckhorn. I said, it's a special day over there today.
Well, we sure appreciate it, and thank you all for everything you do. It's real good for the kids, and we enjoy it.
All righty, thank you very much, Coach. Coach Hoskins of Buckhorn. And so the Scotty Blank Classic comes to an end. There is one other game to be played here tonight, but we will not cover that. We will be back on the air Tuesday night as we travel to Perry County Central, where the Hazard Bulldogs will take on the Perry County Central Commodores in boys basketball. That's Tuesday night. Don't forget the 54th District Draw will be here at Buckhorn Monday at 11 o'clock. We'll find out just who plays who as district tournament play begins in just 2 weeks. We're going to get on out of here, and we appreciate the hospitality shown us by the people and the fans here at Buckhorn. We love coming over here. For David Adams and our entire crew, I'm Harold Mullins saying thanks for joining us for High School Basketball Live here on Hometown 24. Until next time, have yourself a great evening, won't you, and be safe out there.